Hey Instagram, I decided to do an impromptu unboxing of my Thrive Market order. Thrive Market is an online company where you can get a lot of really great health foods at a discounted price. Um, I used them in the past and then I stopped using them. And ever since Earth Fare went out of business here near me, I needed a new place to get some of my high quality, um, non perishable items. And the nearest Whole Foods to me is about 40-45 minutes away. So it's just far enough where it's like, do I really want to drive that distance just to get a few of these things? So I decided to try Thrive Market again, and I'm already loving it. So I'm going to show you what I've got because it's just super fun. So you can get a peek into the types of foods that I buy on a regular basis, some of the things that I like to use as staples and things like that. Thrive Market is also a great company because they give back to different communities. So for every membership that Thrive, for every paid membership for Thrive will give a membership away to somebody. So whether it be a veteran, I don't know, I think teachers are included in that. I'm not quite sure the specifics. People who, may not be able to afford their membership. So they gift out lots of memberships so that it makes getting healthy foods a little bit more accessible to different groups of people who may not otherwise be able to afford it. So I think that's really cool. So I'm going to show you what I got, and let me see if I can prop this up. And I already dug in and started eating some of my things because I actually wasn't expecting this order until Thursday, and it came early, so I was super excited. And actually, I got this inspiration from one of my other colleague health coaches, Diana, because she did an unboxing of her Thrive Market order last week or this weekend, I can't remember. And it was really fun to see the type of things that she orders too, and the similarities and different things like that. So I thought it would be a really cool idea for me to do as well. So I'll just start with some of the things that I have already out here. So I had bought a large container. This is like 30 ounces of unrefined virgin coconut oil. And it's liquid right now because it just was shipped, so it's out in the hot sun. But once it rests in here, it should solidify. I'm not sure what the melting point of coconut oil is. It's somewhere around 74, 75, 76 degrees. So in the wintertime, this typically is solid and I have to heat it up if I need it melted for some reason, but it's not usually an issue in the summertime. So this I mostly use for seasoning my cast iron pans. So I have this little one here, and then I have a larger one right there. And I try to do most of my cooking in my cast irons because it's a non-toxic way to cook my food. It's also just a great way to cook food evenly. You can put it in the oven. Like I love searing. It's good for searing meats and seafood and things like that. It's just a really great pan to cook in. And you also get some iron when you cook with this. So you get some iron back into your food that you ingest, which is really great. And if you're, wanting to learn more about, non-toxic cooking and what pans to use, I did a ditch and switch challenge a couple weeks ago, and we talked a little bit about your kitchen and, toxins that are hiding in your kitchen that you might not be aware of. And pans is one of the things that we talked about. So let me know if you're interested in rewatching some of those. We did the challenge in my Freedom Self Sisters Facebook group. So you can just search on Facebook for that and ask to join, or you can send me a message or put a comment in this video and I can get you in so that you can watch the replay. Anywho, so I got this, and also going to be starting an oil pulling challenge probably next week. So I needed more coconut oil. And oil pulling. If you want to learn more about that, I did a post on that last week, so you can go check that out on my Instagram. Next, I got organic brown basmati rice. So when you're getting rices, you're going to definitely want to aim more towards the brown rices because they're still going to have everything intact and it's going to have more nutrients and it's going to be less processed, so it's just better for you. So I got a 32-ounce bag and that should last a while. I love using rice as a, with beans or, as a base for, salmon or chicken. There's so many things that you can do with rice. I'm a big fan of healthy snacks. So this is one of my favorites. And it's not the cleanest as far as I know. Some of the things that I try to avoid in my diet, like wheat and corn, because this is made out of corn and some other things. But, as far as just trying to have balance in your life, this is a really great option compared to just regular plain or tortilla chips. So this is the Late July Sea Salt multigrain tortilla chips. And it's got chia, flax, millet, quinoa, amaranth, and it is organic, so it's nice. I love having some chips and salsa every now and then. And then the bag of chips that I got into before I got on this live is these avocado oil potato chips. And they're really good. And it's just potatoes, avocado oil, and Himalayan sea salt. So really, really healthy snack if you're looking for, to replace or swap out your regular potato chips to something better. This is a great alternative. And they actually taste just like the kettle cooked chips, potato chips. That's what they taste like, but it doesn't use a processed oil. So that's what I like about that. So what else did I get? And I like how they try to limit their use of plastic. So this is actually paper that they wrap their jars in, their glass jars in, which is really cool. And I'm gonna try to keep this, I can't actually see the time on this, so I wanna try to keep it under a certain amount, but we'll just go with it. So this is some pasta sauce. I'm really loving Thrive Market brand organic pasta sauce. Let me open this. Oh, I think, is that how it's supposed to go? Anyway, let's see if I can just turn it around so I don't mess with it. Thrive Organic Tuscan Pepper Tomato Sauce. I'm a huge fan of spicy sauce. So, yes, I try to get some of that if I can, and I've tried this one and it was really good. So, nice Thrive Organic tomato sauce. And actually, I think I have a few of those I bought. We've been enjoying that pasta sauce with the Thrive Organic gluten-free penne, and then I'll add some cooked shrimp with that, and it's really, really good. So, gluten-free brown rice pasta, so it's literally just organic whole grain brown rice flour. That's what it's made out of, and it's really good. This, I'm actually not quite sure what this is. This might be my avocado oil. I don't know. Oh. It's my organic coconut milk, which seems a little liquidy, but that could just be that it was standing or, in the heat. So I have this really awesome recipe that I actually got from, what's it called? One of the meal delivery services. Sunbasket. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. And I got 1 week, I got this spicy this spicy Thai salmon recipe, and it was super simple, not that many ingredients, and I really loved it. And I can cook it easily over and over again. It has cabbage, which is really, really great for helping your body detoxify and things like that. It has a lot of other great benefits. And it uses coconut milk. And it works best when you have a canned coconut milk and it's separated, and then you get that thick coconut milk at the top, and the water kind of separates and goes to the bottom, or vice versa. So I've seen it both for some reason. I've seen sometimes the water on the top and I can just drain that off, or I've seen it on the bottom where the coconut oil sits on top, or the coconut milk sits on top. So, or sometimes it is combined, but that's why my main use for this coconut milk. And I believe, yes, so it's really hard for me to find coconut milks without any gums and things like that in it. And this is really the only one I've found that doesn't have any additives. So this is just water and organic coconut. So, really awesome. And I actually wasn't even planning on making a Thrive Market order so soon, but I had a 25% off your order for one day only on top of the, I don't know, it's like 25% off retail price that you get as a member. So it's pretty cool. Here's my avocado oil. So my Primal Kitchen avocado oil. I use this a lot for cooking as my cooking oil because it can withstand high temperatures, so it's not going to break down. And so I use it if I'm cooking mostly like meats or anything on high temperature sauteing. I'll use this one. Dates. I got some organic dates. This is a great sugar replacement. So if you are wanting to make something sweet like a dessert or like an energy bar of your own that doesn't have all the nasty ingredients in it, dates are a great way to sweeten it up and not add like a tons of processed added sugar. So it's been a while since I've cooked with dates, and I think they were on sale on top of my discount and on top of my coupon. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna grab some dates and then use that to make some fun stuff. Mustard. I want to say most people don't like mustard, but I've always loved mustard. I actually used to take Ritz crackers and I would put deli turkey like on top of it, and then I would put mustard on that, and I would eat that as a snack. I don't do that anymore because I don't eat processed meats, and I don't eat, for the most part, I don't eat things like Ritz crackers. But I love mustard. Anything with like a vinegar base. I like making dressings that use mustard as the base, or just like I will drizzle mustard over salmon in my salmon bowls and things like that. And it's just really good. It adds a really nice flavor for me. I know not a lot of people like mustard, but when you buy, actually, I think I have. This is a French's Classic Yellow Mustard, and it has natural flavoring added to it. So I try to avoid anything that has flavoring because even if this is natural, it's still a chemical component, and it can actually contain things like MSG, so you don't really know what's in that natural flavor. So I try to avoid it as much as possible. So this French's mustard has the natural flavoring into it, where this Thrive Market organic mustard does not. It just has water, organic vinegar, mustard, seed, salt, turmeric, and paprika. So it's really good, and this is like empty anyway, so I'll probably just toss that. So then I got that. some gum, some spearmint all natural gum. It has spearmint oil and a lot cleaner ingredients than like a regular gum. So I actually have some Eclipse here, and let's see, it has natural and artificial flavors. It has aspartame, which is a big no-no ingredient. Some stuff that I don't even know, wax, BHT. I don't even know what that is, so I need to look that up actually. And then this one just contains and sugar alcohol, spearmint oil. It does have natural flavor. Oh no, the natural flavor is spearmint, so it tells you what the natural flavor is on this one. And this does have carnauba wax. I don't really know what that is either, so I should definitely look that up. But it's cleaner than this, and it tastes good. So there's that gum. Oh, lucky me. I bought 2 of these potato chips, so yum. Got 2 things of the penne. Some grain-free taco shells. So it's made out of cassava flour, avocado oil, chia seeds, and sesame seeds. So can make a nice, yummy, healthy, hard taco of these. I'm excited to try it because I've never tried the Thrive taco shells. I've got organic pinto beans because I've been making my own refried beans lately, and they've been really good actually. And it's so much cheaper. And again, since I've had issues with finding things since Earth Fare closed, Earth Fare had a really good selection of organic pinto beans without any added like processed oils, which is really great. Even then, though, they were kind of on the more expensive side than some of the other ones, whereas I can buy a whole bag of beans. I can use half of this probably to make 2 cans worth of refried beans for a fraction of the cost, and I know exactly what's going into it, and it's super easy. I just soak the beans, I put it in my pressure cooker, and with like spices and things like that, and then I believe I blend it, and it's been really, really awesome. So I'm having fun with that. So I actually will probably make some refried beans today and have some chalupas with my sprouted grain tortillas, some of my cherry tomatoes, salsa, maybe some spinach from my garden, and the jalapeno that I picked from my garden on Sunday. So I'm excited for that. And then I bought some sprouted organic popcorn. So, and it's just the kernels. So I need to get something to actually pop the kernels in. I think I can get it off of Amazon. Hey, Ellen. And the reason why I actually bought this to try is because the popcorn bags, we're not a huge popcorn eaters, but it's nice to have sometimes, like when you're watching a movie or a show later, maybe on the weekends, things like that. And when I was doing some research for my Ditch and Switch class that I did in my Facebook group, Freedom Self Sisters, a couple weeks ago, I found out that the lining of a lot of food products, including popcorn, has a lot of harmful ingredients. So it's lined with plastic. When you microwave it, it leaches out into the popcorn, and then you ingest it, and then it gets put into your body, and it stays there for the most part. So I was like, I don't really want to do that. So buying this, gonna try to pop my own popcorn and see how it goes. Let's see. Ooh, yes. I also bought some organic black medium grain rice. I've had black rice before, and I honestly don't remember how it tasted. I don't remember it being bad. I think it's also called wild rice. So just for some added variety and to try new things, different species of foods, adding, tons of different things so I'm not constantly eating the same thing over and over again. Our bodies crave variety, so I'm gonna give this a shot. I know that it will turn whatever you cook it with, like if you're cooking it in something with other foods, it will turn everything black. So if you do want to cook with this and you don't want all of your food to be black, you want it to still have its own individual colors, then I would recommend cooking this on its own. And this can't be the last thing because I know there's something else that I've been waiting for and I have not revealed it yet. This I think is just another pasta sauce. Yeah, this is another Tuscan pasta sauce, a spicy pasta sauce. Let me see. Oh, maybe it's said in here? Maybe it's in here. So, which would make sense because I had bought some chocolate, some dark chocolate, and they have to ship it so that it won't melt. Ah, here we go. That's interesting. I think that's just the ice bag. Cool. So, if anyone ever buys dark chocolate, they know that if you're getting a high quality, organic, dark chocolate without any bad ingredients, then it's going to be expensive. These were less than $3 per bar. And yeah, it's such a great deal. So this isn't my go-to brand, but it is my number 2 brand. I couldn't order my number 2 brand because for some reason they're not able to ship that one to me during the summer because they don't have a way to keep it cool. So this is Alter Eco, and I got 4 sea salt, 70% cacao, and I got 1 deep dark salt burnt caramel, which is also 70% cacao. And I also got an 85%, so a little bit higher cacao content. So higher cacao, less sugar, and called Deep Dark Blackout Organic Chocolate. So it's literally just organic cacao beans, organic cocoa butter, organic raw cane sugar, and organic vanilla beans. So there's no soy lichen, things like that, which is very, very common ingredient in a lot of chocolates, not just chocolate bars. So definitely check your ingredients list. That's one of the key things that I teach my clients, because if you just try to look out for products, or if you're just trying to look for like specific things, eventually you're going to get lost. So the key to really having long-term empowerment in your food choices is just to learn the basics. And part of that is reading ingredient labels, not reading what they say on the package, because a lot of what the wording that they use on the package, it's not controlled verbiage. It's just used to draw the consumer in. It's marketing. Same with the nutrition facts. The only thing that I usually look for on the nutrition facts, if I look at the nutrition facts, is the sugar content, like how many grams, or depending on what it is, the protein content. And usually I'm only looking at protein content when I'm buying a veggie burger or I'm buying a soup, because I buy veggie soups, vegan soups, so I want to make sure that I'm getting something that's has more protein in it versus just something that's a vegetable soup. So this stuff really means nothing. What you really need to be looking at and focusing on when you're choosing your foods and choosing your packaged foods when you buy them is the ingredients list. And then learning what things to look out for in the ingredient list is going to give you that empowerment long-term, making good food choices for you and your family. So I think that was all. was everything. So I got tons of stuff here, and it really didn't cost me that much. So let me see if can I turn this around so you can see? Yes. So all of this wonderful goodness here, and I believe it was like 75 bucks or something like that. So I paid a lot less for it than I would have if I was buying these things from the grocery store, Whole Foods, things like that. So I love Thrive Market. I get to try lots of fun new things and save money at the same time. So if you have any questions about Thrive Market, let me know. And I hope you enjoyed. All right, talk to you guys later.